Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday the 9th of October 2022 and I hope you are keeping very well and enjoying your Sunday. If it's a laid back Sunday, you're laying back. This is the Observer Sudoku. We don't have a Guardian on Sundays, as any regular Guardian reader will know. They have never done that. They have never had a Guardian on a Sunday. Well, maybe they've published the other one here or there. Can't remember that. But anyway, the Observer always used to be a very similar in style paper, but now is part of the same. I don't know, organization, I guess, grouping. I don't really know the makeup, but they do not tell us in advance. So when you clicked on this video, it said something like easy, difficult, expert, medium, or something like that, hard or whatever. And so you have an idea of how this game is likely to turn out, but at this point in time, I have no idea, not even the faintest idea of how difficult this is going to turn out to be. So I should just get on with it. It's a very sunny day here. It's morning and still morning here in Bangkok. Very bright sunshine outside. So that looks like it might be quite a nice day. I'm just hoping that it doesn't rain as it has been so much. Right, can see the first number, so I'll shut up now and get on with talking now. Because it's the Observer, I may have to explain the rules very quickly. Right, okay, look, every row across has 9 squares. Some of those squares are already filled. Every column down has 9 squares, and some of these squares are filled with digits. Yeah. The digits are just items of logic, nothing to do with mathematics. As long as you can recognize the difference between a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, that's all you need to be able to do. And if you don't believe me, you can check out some other Sudokus on this channel where I play with American presidents. I play with American presidents, that sounds weird. With Bill Clinton, I don't know. I play with Bill Clinton, Sudoku, and other US presidents, and other things as well, items of food, etc., etc. So it doesn't have to be numbers, but numbers are really the easiest thing to use. Right, now we also have these blocks here, small blocks, you can see, 3 by 3. And what we do is fit digits 1 to 9. So 1 to 9 in every block, every row, every column. Number can appear once only. Got it? Right, okay. It wasn't that difficult to understand. Why is it taking you so long to come here? All right, we've got 7s blocking across these top 2 rows, meaning no 7 is allowed again in this row, and specifically in this block, in these 3 squares or these 2 squares. And we already have 6, 9, and 2 in these squares. So there is only one empty square, so we know for sure that the 7 must go there. And if you are new to Sudoku and you find yourself in that position and say, there's only one square left, could it be something else? No, it is not anything else. Just take my word for it. Because Sudoku, it has only one solution. We have 3s blocking up these 2 columns like this and a 3 across the top. So that's going to put a 3 into that square there. We have 3s blocking across this row and across this row and down here. So we're going to place our 3 there. We have 3 blocking down here. That means we have 3 in one of these 2 squares, which blocks along. 3 blocking along here, 3 blocking down here, and 3 blocking down here. And that's our 3. If this does turn out to be an easy game, I hope you are following along without too much trouble. If not, you can always rewind, right? Now, in this row here, we don't yet have a 5, but this 5 blocks these 2 squares, so 5 must go here. The missing digits from here are 1 and 8, and that makes the missing digits from here 2 and 6. So the 2's will be done there. Is there anything else? Oh, I said 2 and 6, didn't I? Sorry, I was looking at what was going on down here. I did say 2 and 6, 6 blocks across here. So that's the 6 and that's the 2. Don't spend too long looking for things. Once you find they're not there, look for something else, of course, would be good advice that I don't always follow. Excuse me. So what else can we find up here? We can see the 3 is blocking across there, which isn't going to do very much for us. We can see 5's blocking across here. That's going to put 5's into this square or this square here. Fives are also going to be down here like this. 5 blocking down here, 5 blocking up here. So we can get a 5 there as well. Anything else we can see up here? We have 9's blocking across here like this, so 9 is somewhere up there. I forgot to continue on with this, looking for the 6's. Since I put in a 6, I should have kept on looking. Criticism will be due my way for doing that, or for not doing that, I should say. Okay. We have 3 blocking down here, so that's our 3. And we have another 1 and 8 here. So we got 1 and 8 up here. We've also got 1 and 8 here. So if this is 1 and 8, let's investigate the missing digits. So we are looking for 4, 5, 7. Let's go through, just a single digit 1 there. Although, of course, we do also know that 1 is in these squares, which has some effect, I suppose. But not a great deal. Not a great deal. I'll forget that for the moment. Let's see what's going on with the 2's. 2's are like this, and like this. I should try to keep this in my mind. We've got 3 blocking up here and 3 across here, so let's place our 3 there now then. And that was the final digit 3, so I probably should have done that ages ago. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Fours are going to appear like 4 and 7. Sorry, I was daydreaming there for a moment. Alright, let's just keep doing what I'm doing for a short time, and then I'll look for some other way forward in a moment, if I don't get anywhere with this. Okay, we have 7 and 4 blocking down here and 7 and 4 blocking across here. So we know that we have a pair of 7 and 4 in these two squares here. That means that the one blocking down here puts a 1 into either this square or this square, and definitely not this square. So this would be our 1, and this would be our 8 then. Now let me try that again, because I've forgotten. So I said 4 and 7 in these squares, right? So let's see if there's anything else that's possible from here on. 4, 7, right? 4, 7. Okay, so we got the ones blocking. Okay, so that means 1 blocks here, 1 blocks here, and now because there's a 1 in one of these two squares, this will be a 1. So in fact, 1 must appear in that square there. Missing numbers down here, just going off a tangent moment, but 5, 8, 9 are missing from here, and we've got 5 and 9 in this row, so that must be an 8. Okay, right, I'll try this again. 4 and 7 are in these squares, and now we have 8s blocking across like this, so that gives us an 8 in that square. I'm going to do it again. 4 and 7. I've got to keep doing like this. It just helps me. It may not help you, but it helps me a lot. 4 and 7. And so we're looking for 1, 2, and 9. Okay, and so 1 and 9 both block this square, so that has to be a 2, doesn't it? And now we know 1 and 9 are here, so we've got 9 blocking here, 9 blocking across here, and 9 blocking down here gives us a 9 in that square. 9 blocking up here and down there puts a 9 into that square. One digit missing from this column. That's a 5, I think. Now we know this is 1 and 9, so we can definitely get this square here, knowing that these two are 1 and 9. The missing number here is a 2. Now we have our 4 blocking down here, putting a 4 into that square there. 4 blocking across here, so that's our 4, and this is our 7 from our 4, 7 pair. And 7 blocking here, so that's the 7, and the last number to get here is a 6. 6 blocks up this column and across here, so 6 goes here. 1 blocks across here, so 1 is in one of these squares. This can't be 1. 1 goes here, and 8 goes here. 8, I said, goes here. Come on. 8 blocks down here. This is our 8. And the missing digits here are 1 and 5. We have a blocking 5 here, so 5 goes here and 1 goes here. I'm going to have trouble grading this game, actually. I'm not sure. I don't think it's an easy level, but it hasn't put up too much of a struggle yet. But I have a feeling that having to find a pair like the 4 and 7 like that makes it at least medium level. That's what I suspect. 6 blocks here, 6 blocks across these squares. That's the final 6. Okay, 2 blocks this square, and this 2 blocks this square. 2 is blocking here like this. 2 blocks here. So that's our 2. There's just 1 empty square in this column, and that will be filled with a 9. And what now? Oh yeah, our 4 blocks up there, so that gives us a 4 in that square. Missing numbers here are 1 and 8. So that means that down here this can't be 1. That is our 1, and this is our 9 for the bottom row. 9 blocks up here, so 9 goes here. And the missing digits here are 2 and 7. We've got 7 blocking across, so 7 is there, 2 is there, 2 across, and and hop, puts a 2 into that square there. One empty square to be placed, to be filled with a 5, I should say. 5's block up these 2 columns and across this second row. That puts a 5 there. 4 blocks across here and 4 blocks up there, so that's our 4. We are left with 1 and 8. This was 1 and 8 as well, wasn't it? So there's 1 and 8 here. Do we have any help on 1 or 8 down here? No, not yet. So let's look at the only other block that of interest. The missing digits from here are 1 and 9. So here's our intersecting 9. So 9 goes here and 1 goes here. Then 1 block's up there. So that's a 1, and this is our 8, and this then will be our 1, and this will be our 8. 8 blocks down here, 8 blocks up here and down here. So I'm going to put the 8 here. We're almost done now. We're looking for 4 and 7. 7 blocks up here, so that's where the 7 goes, and 4 finishes off. Pretty straightforward game, but I'm going to call it a medium because I have a feeling that for beginners there might be a little bit of effort involved, if that makes sense. Well, for beginners there's probably often effort involved, but I mean, you know what I mean, don't you? I'm going to call it a medium anyway. Feel free to disagree if you prefer. That's okay. That's your prerogative, and I certainly won't argue the toss with you. Bye bye.